I spoke to you both in the dressing room. You know what I expect. Outlaw professionals at all times, obey my instructions. Watch your edge and keep it clean. Any questions? Let's go to work.
Ladies and gentlemen, 12 3-minute rounds for the Commonwealth Super Flyweight Championship.
Two unbeaten boxers for the Commonwealth title in the Super Flyweight division. Conlan fighting for his career, and Nelson maybe just to put food on the table. And many will say this is a massive step up in class, perhaps, for Nelson, despite the fact, Barry, that he's the champion.
Yeah, but he won't see it like that. He'll, as you've seen, he came in with supreme confidence, and he's the champion, and it's all on Conlan to take the title from him.
Nelson generally has a come-forward style, throwing lots of punches. Was there a slight refinement in the technique of Conlan in that regard after the Granados war?
Well, I just think, you know, he just got caught with a good shot, you know, and got, you know, because he has got power. I think sometimes he just thinks he can blast. He thought he could blast everyone out there, and just maybe realised that he is a good boxer, and he has to use his boxing skills to work his way into those opportunities to knock the guys out or stop the guys.
We only saw Conlan for 4 rounds in Dublin last November, last time he was out. Nelson's only fought once since he won this very title a year ago. Is that inactivity, relative inactivity, going to play a part tonight?
Well, he's come out, Nelson, the only way he knows how, coming forward. Good right hander there from Conlan.
Nelson landed 2. Shouts of Nella, Nella as well, as the Nelson fans make themselves heard. A good number of them make their way down from the northeast. Just a little blood trickling from the nose of Nelson. I think there's a cut on the cheekbone under the left eye of Conlan. Both marked up already.
Good right hand again, though, there from Conlan. And again,
Nelson down. Minute to go in the first. I don't know if that's a smile of annoyance or a grimace as he takes the 8 count. He looks more embarrassed than anything else, although he just slightly stuttered backwards, Barry.
He got caught flush on, landed with a good right of his own there, though.
They're both going for it.
Nelson.
Uppercut from Conlan. His left eye is swelling all the time,
Conlan. Terrible state, his left eye.
And they are both winging away here.
Good shot again there from Nelson, just making Conlan retreat a little bit. I think Conlan thought he was going for the finish, but Nelson showing that he got plenty left.
Well, we thought this would be a little cracker, and already it's bubbled up like that in the first. They've gone straight to it. Another right hand from Conlan.
But it's a good right hand from Conlan, but Nelson's walking into the shot.
What a start.
Caught him flush, but just before that that was a cracking right hand and good on its own right, but just before that he caught Nelson before with the right hand just around the side. Look at that, just so eager Nelson to land that his own big right hand, and just dropped that left hand to swing the right hand and got caught flush with the right hand on the pipe there from Jamie Conlan.
He almost managed not to go down.
But even though he lost that round there, Nelson obviously now with the knockdown, it's Conlan who's come back to the corner with more damage.
Wow. I mean, he looks like he's gone 10 rounds already.
See, some people are just, like Ricky Hatton used to suffer with cuts. Some people bruise and you know, swell up quite easily, and I think Conlan's just unluckily one of those guys with that facial structure.
I think you're right, Barry. I think he's sort of bone. He's got sharp bone structure, isn't he, around his eyes and on his cheeks as he lands a right hand at the start of the second. That one dazed Nelson. He won't take a step back.
He won't take a step back, but he might just walk onto something. You've got to be a little bit clever there, Nelson. Keep moving ahead when he comes forward, Everything behind the jab for Anthony Nelson.
He lands his own right hand. I hope everybody's got the seatbelts on.
Well, the power lies with Conlan, and that's been quite obvious. But I think Nelson is hit hard enough to get Conlan's attention, that's for sure.
Oh, another right hand. He almost staggered back in his feet. A barrage of punches. Marcus McDonnell's having a good look here. Maybe Conlan needs to just clean up his work a little, take a step back. How on earth did Nelson take that?
So brave, so fit there, Nelson, staying up, but then Conlan just got too close, smothered his own work. We're not there, though. Oh, look at this for shots. They're just swinging like lunatics.
It's absolute mayhem. It had the potential to be it. Nelson's not bothered about what's coming back. I think perhaps he ought to be.
Still looks a little bit dazed there for me, Nelson. He's brave and he's fit as anything, but taking some heavy shots on the top of the head. But still keeps coming forward. You've got to give him just tremendous credit.
Well, he will be supercharged for this, there's no doubt about it. You can see Conlan just trying to measure things now. I think he realises he doesn't have to rush or panic about anything.
With that big onslaught, when he hurt Nelson, he threw so many punches, used so much energy there, Conlan, that he's had to take a breather himself.
Tough kid, Nelson, no doubt about it.
It's good.
Still he comes forward. Oh, nice little left hook from Conlan.
And even though Nelson landed the right hand, there's more weight, more snap in the punches of Conlan. That's what stands out.
Yeah, beautiful double jab from Conlan, and again.
It's just a little route one, too much route one there from Nelson. He's just fighting in straight lines.
And Conlan's wisened up to it. He's now starting to find his space and distance and timing.
Well, Conlan's realised now that he just got to time the punches, because Nelson is, for the best part, walking on, trying to close the gap, Nelson, but unless he got a more head movement and a bit more angles in his work, he's gonna be suffering.
Well, what a remarkable couple of rounds. And still they get the end swell on that badly marked left eye of Conlan as you see him going to work.
Oh, it's a massive onslaught, and you look like the referee was going to step in. Just got a little bit too close there, Conlan. He needed to take just only a half a step back. It's a beautiful uppercut though, what he caught him with. Look at that. Look at the fitness of Nelson there to keep him up on his feet. Every shot hits the target there.
And just got too close.
And to be honest, you look like the referee was going to step in, but he rightly didn't.
Well, you can't underestimate the determination and desire of Anthony Nelson, who's been helped out by the South Shields Football Club chairman with money to support him in his time out of the ring. He had to take a job working nights at the railways as well, just to support his family, including 2 girls and a little boy. And here he is, still trying to put it on Jamie Conlan.
I think it's the right idea, and it is to try and push Conlan back, but not in straight lines as he's doing at the minute.
And he walked onto an uppercut. And the cheers of Nella from the Tyne and Weir fans. And Conlan kind of can't miss him with that counter right hand.
Good right hand from Conlan, but he maybe just get a little bit more variety in his work now, Jamie Conlan. Just try and time that left hook. Maybe the little spin on it as well, just to make Nelson fall into the ropes. That's good there from Nelson now. Oh, what a
right hand from Nelson. But it was just a little bit more composure and measure in the attack from Nelson. He wasn't lunging in. Jimmy Conlan takes the 8 count. Back up. We've got a fight.
I'll tell you something, Nelson's going to run right at him as well. Good jab there as well from Nelson.
Well. And now Nelson's got the bit between his teeth. Conlan on the retreat.
Good uppercut as well there from Jamie Nelson.
Well, Nelson with just the 2 stoppages in his 11 wins so far. But a breakthrough, big breakthrough for him.
Well, it was such a tremendous right hand. And to be honest, he made his own look there, just keep pressing forward. Again with the right hand.
Oh, back comes Conlan. There's just a bit more discipline in the attack from Nelson in this round that started all of that off. The round started with Conlan chipping away with a couple of right hands.
Well, Nelson coming forward suited Conlan because he was walking onto shots and Conlan could time him, but just the commitment of Nelson just to follow through with those combinations, and the right hand landed on target.
I'll tell you what, the snappers ringside have got the money's worth in just the rounds that we've had completed so far. Up and down, topsy-turvy, a roller coaster here at the Copperbox. And would you expect anything else when Jamie Conlan's in the ring?
He don't make it easy for himself, does he, Jamie Conlan? Cracking shot. Lovely. Just got him coming off the ropes. Oh, lovely. Beautiful punch.
Swinging with his own shot there,
almost
Conlan.
identical to Conlan's knockdown, because it's where Conlan's going to throw the right hand, he drops the left hand as well. And this time it's Jamie Nelson. Anthony Nelson suddenly gets that right hand right through the centre of the guard.
And I'll tell you what, as you know, Barry, when you're throwing your own punch, it can double the effect. He did well to get up from that, Conlan.
Well, you're going forward, aren't you? So that motion of you going forward plus the weight of the guy throwing a punch is almost double the weight.
I've lost count of the knockdowns. I've almost forgotten what round we're in. 4. And it's Nelson on the front foot again.
Well, Conlan needs to land with a big shot just to keep Nelson from coming forward, because he's just relentless. Oh, there it is. Got some chin in mind, this Nelson.
And that right hand working for him. Ooh, lands again, Nelson.
They could both put their left hand in their pockets and just throw right hands all day.
I suppose. Oh, is that an uppercut in there with a lead shot from Nelson? He must be gaining in confidence now.
He is, though, and the pressure is tremendous, and he's so committed. He's still walking in straight lines, but just walking through everything that Conlan's having to throw.
Bit of composure though there under the attack from Conlan. Covered up well and countered probably at the right time with a body shot. At least Conlan's been in one of these fights. He's had that Granados scare last July, when he, of course, was down twice in the 7 to body shots, and somehow, like Darren Barker, just gritted his teeth through the pain and found a way to get up and to continue.
But he's got to start throwing punches here, Jamie Conlan. He's moving quite well, but he's not doing anything. So keep trying to time the big shot coming in, and it might work for him, but you don't want to give the rounds away. Nelson being the busy at the minute.
Inside the final minute then of this 4th round. Conlan suddenly with a burst and a flurry. Rare punches landed for him in this round.
And he lands with a nice left hook there, Conlan, but Nelson just keeps coming forward and lands with 2 of his own.
That was better from Conlan. Back to what was working for him through the first 3 rounds.
It's better from Jamie Conlan, start using that jab a little bit more. You've got to put his punches together in combinations as Jamie Conlan. It's good from Nelson.
And Conlan firing back off the ropes. What a good round. The first half of it to Nelson, looking strong, looking like he might be taking control, and then Conlan doing what was working for him earlier.
It's better when you relax like that, you're not intense. Just drop your neck between your shoulders now. Just drop your neck between your shoulders, be nice and tight, okay? Shit scared of your power. He's never throwing shots since you fucking dropped him. Seriously, he's never thrown shot at you since you dropped him, son. You've got to bully this kid with sensible, educated pressure. Everything we're doing in the gym, we're doing now. It's a double jab, okay? Then the step, then the right hand, okay? Don't come in a straight line. What he's doing, he's waiting for you to throw a lazy jab and he's putting the right hand over the top. So that jab's got to be snap, bang. No lazy jabs. Everything's got to be snappy. Snap, snap. Don't worry about the power. It's the speed. Snap it out, nice and tight. Boom, boom. Just worry about the speed, okay? No fucking straight lines coming out. Little roll after your shots.
I think Mal Gates probably spot on with all of that, Barry.
Oh, I loved everything he said, exactly what it was just perfect. Snappy jab, got to come back.
Oh, big left hand from Jamie Conlan at the start of the round.
He's hurt though, I think, Nelson.
Again, Conlan landing. Oh, big left hand from Conlan. Meeting fire with fire and accurate to the start of this round. Well, I don't know what the script was for this one. I'm not sure if it's going to plan because it keeps changing.
Oh, good right hand again there from Conlan.
Oh, he wobbled him with a left hook.
He's starting to let his punches go now, Jamie Conlan. He's starting to throw in combinations.
Just a sense that the legs of Nelson. Oh, hits him again, Conlan.
That's the difference with Conlan. He's a better boxer when he gives himself credit for. So he's landing combinations as he's moving back, making space for the hook.
Just keep an eye on the legs of Nelson. He didn't look so strong after that succession of punches. That right hand certainly won't help.
But he keeps coming forward. He was like that with the left hook from the beginning of this round.
Well, we were asking for educated pressure, but I think he's back just to burrowing forward here, Nelson.
Yeah.
This has been a great response from Conlan.
He needed this as well.
I think Conlan might have a bit of swelling under his right eye as he takes a right hand from Nelson.
The fitness and the pressure of Nelson is tremendous, because even though he's having to walk through some heavy shots, he's still doing it.
Oh, big right hand. Oh, he was hurt by that. Nelson, Marcus McDonnell's having a good look. And just as he did in the second round, just crowding his work, Conlan. Oh, his eyes are gone. No knockdown.
He's all over the place.
He is absolutely exhausted here.
Oh, look
Maybe
how brave
one or
he is,
two.
though.
Oh, unbelievable. Ridiculous.
He's pushing Conlan back now.
And getting his punches off. Extraordinary response this from both men.
This Anthony Nelson, he's made something special, this kid.
I thought he'd almost went cockeyed. He was that exhausted. I thought he'd gone.
And look at him now. Conlan's punched himself out, and Nelson's on the match.
Unbelievable stuff. Big left hook from Nelson.
Good, lovely work.
What a round. What a round. There are people ringside blinking in disbelief, mesmerized by what they're seeing.
Nelson was gone. You were right, Alex. Here, around this part, around this area here, he was gone. He was on that ropes. He didn't know where he was. The referee was going to step in. The fact that he held on saved him from getting stopped right there.
It was after this barrage when he walked forward again. Look at his eyes.
Yeah, his eyes are gone. And all of a sudden, from nowhere, he just fires back and comes forward. You can't train to be like that. You can't train to be that tough. That is just a natural toughness that Anthony Nelson has. And Jamie Conlan must think, what have I got to do? I'm hitting this kid with everything.
Well, he goes by the name Babyface. Man strength, though, through and through. I'll tear up the script, folks. Who knows how this story continues? And it's Nelson coming forward again. What else? Well, this is the sort of fight that claws away at your psyche too, Barry, because there'll be different times in this contest where each of these men would think this is on its way to being a done deal.
Well, people say, you know, you ask yourself questions in fights like this. Look at that, look at the response again from Nelson.
And an uppercut hurt Conlan, who's on reeling backwards.
Good shot, good right hand there, Anthony Nelson.
I think Conlan's just trying to see out the barrage and pick his spots.
Oh, lovely uppercut.
That was a hellish uppercut from Nelson. Conlan seems composed under the pressure, but he's taken plenty of heavy shots in the process.
I just can't get over. How can you recover this well in a minute? Because in the fifth round, for us, he looked like he was out on his feet almost. To dominate in the next round for a minute and a half.
He's bionic, isn't he? And Jamie Conlan's heavily marked up. Big right hand from Nelson. That shook him to his boots. These are worrying times, and there's just a bit of swagger now, a bit of control back in the boxing of Nelson.
It's that rhythm we talk about, that rhythm, that momentum that he's got now coming forward. He's full of himself.
Two big right hands there from Nelson.
Good left hook as well. Conlan needs a big shot just to stop him in his tracks.
Oh,
give himself a bit of breathing space.
He's so badly marked up under the eyes, Conlan. And it's just all Nelson now. He's pouring forward. Still 40-odd seconds to go. Nice little left hook in response from Conlan, but less of that, much less in this round. Well, this might just boil down to who can take the most.
Oh, lovely left hook from Conlan. No surprise though, Nelson just shrugs it off and kind of keeps coming forward.
Well, the left eye is closing for Conlan. There's blood trickling out of that cut under the cheek as well. Oh, back comes Conlan. Nice check left hook from him. But it does seem that Nelson is the stronger right now.
Most definitely, except for that lovely little finish there from Conlan. That was such a dominant Nelson round. Tremendous work from the young kid.
Excuse the language, but hey, put your hands in the knees. Listen, don't dive in, you've got this fight, one Anthony. I'm telling you now, I wouldn't lie to you, I'll never lie to you. You're boxing like a champion, and that's what we want. But don't switch off. The only chance he's got is to catch you with a swing. Okay? Keep the work, keep everything shown, everything educated. Right uppercut, right hooks, beauty. Okay? You've got to step to the uppercut, then you step to the hook. Don't stand in front of him. Okay? If he wants to rest, little feint, draw him, little feint, draw him, then you go. Okay? But the chance he's got to catch is that right hook. Okay? What to do? Keep the hands high. It's the only chance he's catching you with. Okay? Hands high, all around him, nice and tight. Come on.
Well, this seesaw up and downer continues. It looked like it could have been stopped on several occasions either way. And we move into the second half of the fight with Nelson looking strong, his corner seemingly thinking they're in control. Well, I'll tell you what, it's easily bandied around by commentators and pundits this year about this being fight of the year and that being fight of the year, but this is chipping away for a nomination.
Oh, something special, isn't it? Look at that lovely uppercut there from Nelson.
He's been a man on the mission right from the very start. It looked like it might be beyond him at certain stages in this fight, but there is control, method, and real belief now, I think, in Nelson's work. What can Jamie Conlan do about it?
Well, he came in full of confidence, and now the momentum's certainly in his favour just at the minute. Listen, that can swing with one punch. We've seen that so far in this fight. Good right hand there from Nelson.
Back he comes again. Oh, Conlan's hurt with a body shot. Is that timeout? What's happened here? I think he's saying it was low. Marcus McDonnell giving him time. He said it was low, the referee. And Conlan can certainly do with a rest. He's happy to crack on. Fair play.
Conlan's trying to load it with the right hand all the time, and I understand because that's where all the success has come. But he needs a solid, really heavy jab just to stop Nelson in his track.
He's getting bullied now, Barry.
But he's loading up with the big shots, and obviously that takes a lot of energy for Conlan. Just a nice solid jab and move.
There's a long way to go, a long way to go.
He's picking his punches quite well in parts, is Jamie Conlan. But he's being, lovely right hand.
Big right hand, down goes Conlan again. Nelson on the verge. Up at 7 and 8, Conlan. He's been here before. He responded before. Nelson looking so strong. It looks like he can't miss. These are getting hard yards now for Conlan. Back to the left hook.
He needs a big shot off the ropes here, Conlan, because with the engine and Nelson has, he's going to stop throwing punches.
And Nelson's been relentless. He's been marauding for the last couple of rounds. Conlan looks hurt, sagging on the ropes again. I think it might be the body again. I wonder if that body shot started it all off, low or otherwise.
Look at Nelson looking for the angles, or dipping his legs, trying to get the uppercuts into play.
Well, considering there have been times where he's just marauded forward, not thinking about what he's doing. At this hard stage of a fight, Nelson is doing that.
He's showing a little bit of intelligence here, Nelson. He's picking his punches, not getting too close, and that's a massive wrong there for Anthony Nelson.
Huge sigh and sag when he got back to his corner for Jamie Conlan, who is blowing heavily. Right, here's the shot. Went with the uppercut. Where was the body shot? Yep. Ooh, right on the belt line. It's the right hand that started it all off again.
Getting this down again, I'm getting it down again. Is it stopping you breathing?
Roll about it when you're on the road.
Let's see if he has a chance again. Don't push, go. Get your own shots up on the left push. The hand's gonna come again. Let's see the fucking ting. Come on. Show me what you're fucking.
Nelson's getting stronger. Conlan seems to be weakening. It's going to take something remarkable and special for Conlan to pull this around now.
And even though Nelson's been hurt, and he's looked unsteady on his legs more than once, that's for sure. What he hasn't looked is tired.
He's been getting stronger. And remember, it's only, what, 2 rounds ago, he looked like he might be out on his feet himself. Oh, nice shot from Conlan. Oh! Would you believe it? He's hurt, badly hurt. Left hook to the body. 6. Counts at 7, he's not getting up. 8. Oh, he's up. No, it's over. Unbelievable. Jamie Conlan looked like he needed a miracle, and it's exactly what he found. Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable. Jamie Conlan never disappoints. What a dramatic. He's always in a dramatic fight. Can never do the thing easy. I gotta say, Anthony Nelson looked like he was starting to take over. He was ahead on my cab by a couple of points, and it looked like this was going to be a torrid round for Jamie Conlan. And then he comes out with that beautiful left hook to the body. And to be honest, Nelson doing well just getting up. That was a tremendous shot. Snapped him in half.
Conlan had already put his arms in the air. He was celebrating at 8, and somehow Nelson got up at 9. You just will not see many better, more seesaw, ridiculous, extraordinary fights than that in a British ring.
Oh, that was a lovely left hook there. Beautiful shot. Beautiful. And literally, we're talking about Nelson just coming back from being out on his feet, but Conlan was under so much pressure and come out in this round. Looked like he felt beside himself at times. He was just being, as you said, marauded. But look at that, it's a beautiful technique, beautiful left hook, whipping across the body. And Nelson's a tremendous fighter, he really is. But the problem with Anthony Nelson right now is, who wants to get in the ring with him after seeing this?
Absolutely right. But fans will be demanding it.
We want to see it again.
Boxnation will be asking for him back as well. And let's hope he gets another opportunity. Just an extraordinary fight. He fought the fight of his life, and he's come out on the wrong end of it in some ways.
And so did Jamie Conlan, and he had to, but he was getting outworked then, and Anthony Nelson was really starting to get on top. Tremendous. You won't see a fight with more drama than that. Maybe to the rest of the year. That was just tremendous stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know the referee has asked me to ask you to give these warriors a round of applause. An incredible, incredible contest. Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, at 40 seconds of round 8 in this magnificent fight, the fight has been stopped. Anthony Nelson has failed to beat the referee's count. The winner and the new Commonwealth Super Flyweight Champion from Belfast, the Mexican, Jamie Conlan!
Outstanding sportsmanship from the pair of them, Nelson and Conlan, who have just gone at each other, and a fight that went one way and t'other, and with the crowd applauding Nelson now pretty much to a man, woman and child. But at the end of all of that, somehow, it's Jamie Conlan who comes out on top.